Hello and a very good evening to you. You're watching Times Now Live. I'm Pratibha. Thank you for joining us this evening. First up, let's get you the top headlines. The U.S. Department of Justice has claimed that Tahabur Rana allegedly told... all right, let's begin with what's happening in Waqf and protests that are taking place. So, all right, let's take a look at the visuals on the screens. Protests taking place over Waqf, multiple locations, and it's the same story where protesters have hit the streets and they are protesting against the Waqf Amendment Act. The protesters continue to say that there should be a rollback in the decision. Multiple locations, and it's the same story after the prayers on Friday. A call had been given for the protesters to hit the streets. Visuals from Kolkata, Bhopal, Mohali, Srinagar, Lucknow, as well as Hyderabad and Mumbai. And the protesters hitting the streets there, saying that the government should roll back their decision. Remember, after extensive discussions that had taken place in the parliament, today the protesters have taken to the streets. So protesters had taken to the streets, staging a protest. This is a week after the Waqf Amendment Bill got approval from the Parliament, but it looked like the opposition is yet to come to terms with it. Widespread protests being staged across India by Muslim groups following the Friday prayers as they voiced strong opposition to the recently enacted reform. In fact, demonstrations were seen in cities like Hyderabad, Mumbai, Bhopal, Kolkata and Srinagar that drew large crowds voicing their strong opposition. Protesters were carrying placards and chanting slogans rejecting the amendment and labeling it unacceptable and an attempt to undermine minority rights. In fact, critics argue that the amendments threaten the autonomy of Waqf properties, which hold significant religious and cultural importance for Muslims. The inclusion of non-Muslims in Waqf board and increased government oversight have been particularly contentious, with many fearing that these changes could lead to the confiscation of historic mosques and other significant properties.
Currently, we are at the Hindustani Masjid, which is at Bhaikala in Mumbai, where the Muslim community, after the namaz, have planned to stage protest against the bill. They are wearing black ribbons to demonstrate against the bill.
मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड ने आदेश दिया है काली पट्टी बांधने का, वो पट्टी बांध के प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं. हमको सुप्रीम कोर्ट पे पूरा यकीन है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट इस काले कानून को रिजेक्ट करेगा.
But even as protests continue, the BJP has alleged intolerance in Bengal as the political storm rages in the state ahead of the polls next year. The West Bengal has been gripped with escalating violence, and now the BJP has accused the state chief minister of fostering Hindu hate sentiments. The state has witnessed protests against Waqf Amendment Act, which spiraled into violence in several of the districts as well. The Saffron party leaders, including Amit Malviya and Shuvendu Adhikari, shared videos of alleged intimidation and violence in the state, alleging that the Mamata government was working against Hindus. Now, remember, the TMC chief Mamata Banerjee has openly rejected the Waqf Amendment Act, assuring Muslims in West Bengal that their properties would be protected under her government, stating that the act would not be implemented in Bengal as it could lead to division among communities.
कल जिस तरीके से वक़्फ़ बिल की विरोध में सिद्दीकुल्लाह चौधरी के नेतृत्व में जो वक़्फ़ बिल की विरोध कर रहे थे, उन्होंने विरोध के आड़ पर हिंदू धर्म की अवमानना की. जैसे एक बस से, जिस बस में एक भगवा झंडा लगाया हुआ था, उस झंडा को खोला गया, पुलिस की उपस्थिति में खोला गया और पुलिस चुपचाप रही, फोन पे बात करती रही. ममता बनर्जी भी शायद इस दृश्य देखकर बहुत खुश हुई होंगी, लेकिन ये हिंदू समाज का, सनातनी समाज का अपमान है और इस अपमान का विरोध हमें करना चाहिए, मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
अभी पश्चिम बंगाल पश्चिम पाकिस्तान की ओर जा रहे हैं, तो इन लोगों का एक ही लक्ष्य है, जो पश्चिम बंगाल को इस्लामिक रिपब्लिक बनाना. क्या है आपका ये वक़्फ़ बिल में? वक़्फ़ बिल में कुछ लोग अपने मतलब निकालने के लिए ये विरोध प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं. गरीब मुसलमान का साथ इसका क्या संपर्क है? एक असहाय महिला का साथ इस बिल का क्या संपर्क है?
My colleague Imran is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Imran, what are the protesters demanding?
Well, absolutely. In fact, the protesters have continued. Last week also we saw that after Friday prayers, the MIM party had given a call and all the other Muslim organizations. Now this time too, after Friday prayers, many local Muslim organizations came together over protest after the Friday prayers, saying that the Waqf bill brought in by the central government is against Muslims and they want to take away Muslim lands. That's a major call, and they said that they are planning to give up their life for the sake of the Waqf properties, and they feel that this is an overall, it's a move of the central government, especially the BJP, to target minorities and minority institutions. That's the whole agenda. They see a sinister plan in the whole idea of the Waqf, even as the government claims that there do not have anything. The objective is only to protect the minority properties and give it back to the deserving minorities instead of the sharks who are eating away the minority properties in the name of Waqf. So this is what even despite the government, but there are some organizations, Muslim organizations, who came together today after Friday prayers protesting against the Waqf bill.
Okay, all right. So are the protests going to continue?
Well, the protest was limited to after the Friday prayers, but we're likely to see more protests again next week after Friday prayers over this issue.
Okay, all right. In fact, TMC has also taken the fight to the Supreme Court, with another MP also moving the apex court against the new law. Mahua Moitra has filed a petition seeking complete annulment of the Waqf amendment, citing procedural flaws and constitutional violations. Her plea also argues that the Act contravenes multiple constitutional provisions, including Article 15, which is equality before law and other fundamental rights. Her petition also claimed that irregularities in legislative process have taken place, alleging that the chairperson of the JPC overseeing the bill also disregarded parliamentary rules during both the consideration and adoption stages.
और माइनॉरिटी लोगों को हम एक बात कहते हैं, देखिए आप लोगों को दिल में दुख हुआ है वक़्फ़ प्रॉपर्टी के लेके, आप भरोसा रखिए बंगाल में ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा जिसमें कोई डिवाइड एंड रूल होगा। आप लोगों ने ये मैसेज दीजिए कि सबको एक साथ में रह के बचना है, जियो और जीने दो। प्लीज रिमेंबर व्हेन दीदी इज हियर, दीदी विल प्रोटेक्ट यू एंड योर प्रॉपर्टी।
देखिए, वाकफ हम लोग सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, भाजपा गवर्नमेंट जो बिल लाए हैं हम उसका विरोध करते हैं। पार्लियामेंट में, लोकसभा में, राज्यसभा में हम लोग विरोध किया और उन्होंने पास कर लिया, लेकिन हम लोग ये प्रोटेस्ट चलेंगे। वो बिल का जो बैड साइड्स है वो बंगाल में इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होगा और हमारा ये रिक्वेस्ट है, आप प्रोटेस्ट कीजिए, लेकिन ऐसे कोई एग्रेसिव प्रोटेस्ट मत कीजिए, वो भाजपा का ट्रैप में मत आइए। यहाँ पर तो ममता जी का गवर्नमेंट है, ममता जी का गवर्नमेंट मीन्स ये हिंदू का गवर्नमेंट है, मुस्लिम का गवर्नमेंट है, क्रिश्चियन का गवर्नमेंट है, सब रिलीजियन का गवर्नमेंट है।
Okay, so let's get you the details of what has been said, what the BJP has said, that Hindus are under attack in West Bengal. In fact, the BJP has slammed the Mamata Banerjee government over the same, going on to say that the saffron flag was forcefully removed in one of the incidents, and saying that the police officials have turned into mute spectators, doing nothing, taking no action whatsoever, and asking if it is a crime to be a Hindu in West Bengal, and saying that these attacks are taking place under the watch of Mamata Banerjee. All right, so protests are continuing. The visuals that you're seeing on the screens are from Kolkata, Bhopal, as well as Mohali, Srinagar, Lucknow, Hyderabad, as well as Mumbai. The protesters are now hitting the streets. The protest went on for a while, but now the protest in many of the locations, remember these protesters had also been detained by the police officials. So these protests have been halted, but many of the political leaders continue to say that they are going to intensify these protests, that the protests will not end and they will refuse to accept the Waqf law that will come into effect. My colleague Harish is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Harish, what are the details of the petition that has been filed by Mahua Moitra?
Yes, that's right, Pratibha. The TMC MP Mahua Moitra has also challenged the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 on the grounds that the parliamentary rules and practices were violated during the lawmaking process, and that contributed to the unconstitutionality of the 2025 Act. This is the first petition out of the many filed so far where it has been contended that the chairperson of the JPC flouted the parliamentary rules and practices both at the stage of consideration and adoption of the draft report of the JPC on the bill and at the stage of presentation of the said report before the parliament. She says that the draft report of the JPC was circulated to the members of the committee only on January 28, the day before it was reconsidered, final for adoption January 29, and it is averred that this made it practically impossible to read the report. So basically she is saying that as a primary ground, Work bill violated parliamentary procedures, JPC chief violated procedural rules.
All right. So that petition has been filed in the Supreme Court. Harish, thank you for joining us with those details.